to showing collection stream. I'll put this, let's see if we can put this back on. Today, it's the day for copyright. We're just going for it today. That's what we'll be doing. It is how it is. Cheers. What's my lip gloss? I want some more lip gloss. Hi Jessica, how are you doing? Jessica, we're going all in today with copyright and everything. I'm playing the music from the one I'm going to show. We'll just hope. It's a little bit crazy. Hi Chili Dog, how are you doing? Oh my goodness, you're first again. Well, yeah, Jessica counts too, but you know what I mean. Hi Glenna, nice to see you too. How are you doing? In Sweden, you're up late always. Good. Jessica says, oh, living dangerously. Yeah, we're just defying everything now. We're going against the rules here, playing copyrighted music. Just today though, just today. Because it's a special day. Oh, good. I'm showing my collection, so I just wanted to... I'm good, thank you, Childog. I'm excited, actually. I'm more... Well, it's a different type of excitement than game night, I must say. Because I'm showing something that I care about. You hear the music? What's the music? Is this... Like I said, I'm playing... Maybe I should put up the sound a little bit. How's the sound, everyone? Do you hear it? Should I put it up? I'll let you decide. I'm just waiting for an okay or not. Just sitting waiting for my chat to answer me. Should I put the sound up a little bit more? I hear it fine, Jessica says. How about the rest of you? The rest of the three? Sounds good? Okay, good. Thanks so much. Lahun, hi, how are you doing? Okay, we all agree. Good. Let's see what number it's on now so I don't forget. It's on number 13. Okay. Is that the same song again? No. Oh yeah, you're spamming. That's fine. You don't have to spam. Very good. I saw you. Hi to you. Hi, I'll call you Fatso. That's what it says. Hi, Mantaman. How are you doing? Let's not spam, please. Let's not spam. Let's not spam. Yeah, I'm just saying it loud, Jessica, just in case someone doesn't listen. Should we put the pinned comment now, Jessica, so no one can read it? What do you think? What do you think about that? No one's going to read it, but let's put it. Let's put it. I'm so excited to show you. Cheers, everyone. Oh, I have tea and everything. Jessica's deleting and everything. Yeah, it's no good to spam here. Cheers, everyone. And it says, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. And no one's going to read it though, but... Hi, Juan. How are you doing? Well, thanks so much. I'm showing my collection. I just want more to come before I start showing it. Since it's important to me, so... But I actually did not take my whole collection out. I took some. Because no. I just have a lot. Hi Dave, nice to see you. You didn't fall asleep today, Dave. Congratulations. How are you doing? I haven't seen you. I haven't seen you in some time. Yeah, showing collection. So like I said to chat, we're going for copyright today. Because this is the group that I'm going to show things from. This, the music is from AHA, you know AHA? the group that I'm very how can I say that I'm fan of. That's my main collector thing. It's AHA, and this they call bridges, but it has two of the members from AHA before they became AHA. So before they made the group AHA, in other words. Dave says, "Good side awake." I'm pinning this. Not a singles mixer. Just a collection showing. Thank you, Jessica. Thank you. That's my amazing moderator. Something weird came up. And if you want to support Jessica, she has a channel too and she streams. And that's her channel. You can. So, isn't this what do you think about this music? They are inspired by some artists. Guess who? Take this off. It's warm in here. It's warm. Or maybe just me because I'm excited. I'm just excited to show my collection. Thank you for liking stream, everyone. Hint, hint. Oh. I don't know what to show first, but you tell me. Does it remind you? The sound of it. What's it called in English? The sound, but like the expression of the music. 1930s band. Nope. I'll turn up a little bit so you can hear. We're definitely getting copyright, and I'll turn it back down again. I'm so getting in trouble from YouTube. I'm good. I'm just taking it. No donation in this stream because they're going right to bridges. Did you hear it now? Okay, I'll give a hint. I feel like I'm having some music trivia now. It starts with J. Well, they're inspired from different ones though. Not just one, but that's one of them. Audrey, hi, nice to see you. How are you doing? Thank you, Shahid. Jazz? No. Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, that's. Does it really sound like jazz? No, it does not. It's called Bridges. If you want to hear it yourself in a little bit better sound, you can listen to it. I have that. This is what I wanted to show. I have the record here. The original one. And this is what I wanted to show. See anything weird on it? I'll save it to later. But I'm just saying. Hi, Purpose, how are you doing? Jessica says, let's not focus on the superficial chats. Yeah, thank you, Jessica. Thank you. And I am showing my collection, so just want to wait until more here. Let's have some tea first and chat a little bit, like we usually do. To warm up a little bit until more comes. Great, remember me? It's Tyler. Oh, I see something familiar. Yes. But I didn't know your name was Tyler. Or I didn't remember. I have a very bad memory. But that's a long time ago, isn't it? It's a long time. Am I remembering if it's like half year ago or something? Or am I remembering wrong now? There are many people coming into this chat, so... helped me when I was down on your page last year. Oh, well, that's very nice to hear. Good. I'm happy I could help. How are you doing now? See, so it was a long time ago. You see, I did remember. I just slowly. But yeah, good. I'm glad I could help you. It's important. Sometimes a stranger can help more than someone you know, because it's difficult. Because someone you know, at least me, I think they're always going to judge or see some, I don't know, based on some experience that we had together, or you know what defines you in a way. Like people that knows your family or whatever, it's like they give you an identity when you're 5 years old, and it's like they keep it. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, strangers could be useful sometimes. I'm happy I could help. But yeah, how are you doing? Do you PayPal? Do you use PayPal? I use PayPal. I do use PayPal. Purposes much better. Made a new crew, but since being sober, it's been weird adjusting to society. But you're trying. That's the most important. Good. Very good. New crew. That's amazing. Chat is not amazing. Yeah, I can understand that. I never had an addiction or anything, but I can understand that's a challenge for sure. Had it in my family, and I saw. So yeah. Well, good job. Purposes, like not in my personal life though, but still, no matter, as long as it helps you. We don't need to decide who's our friend or where we should go to get help. We shouldn't, as long as it works. And the times we live in now, they make it a lot easier to meet someone. And they say social media is not good because you don't meet people. Well, we're here together, aren't we? So I think it's good. I think it's the opposite, because you can meet people anywhere. Right, chat? We're all here. You never know. Let Jessica here, so I'm regulars. So, and sometimes it's like things happen that you didn't even plan for, right? You can meet someone along the way that's going to mean a lot to you. And sometimes that can take time, and other times you're just really lucky to find it. As long as you don't find some scammers along the way, then, well, you know, everything in the right amount. So, well, cheers to you. It's really good. I have some more tea to wake up a little bit. I didn't drink too much tea these days, because after the hospital told me to drink tea so I wouldn't have a headache. I think I'm not stopping. I drink too much tea. It's like that. I don't know. I can't sleep with all this tea. I'm just saying. Jessica says, I think scammers are unavoidable. Yeah. Cheers, chili dog. Yeah, I guess. Look at these scammers. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a program called Catfish. It's romance scammers. Have anyone seen that? It's totally nuts what people fall for. If you talk to someone online, they ask if you've eaten or call you king or queen. It's a scam. I'm telling you, it's a scam. 100% sure. Not or. It is a scam. Definitely. Because that's what all the scammers do. And and often they work on oil rigs. They're a doctor. Dave says, I'm the same tea all day and night. Oh, yeah. But you sleep though, Dave. Yeah, you sleep. You fell asleep before stream. Well, not today. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I saw this one that she wanted a sugar daddy, or how do you call it? And she went on this site, and it said that that's what the site was for. But then she got scammed, and she ended up sending equivalent to I think $50,000 or something. That's nuts. I've been a long time. She looks as I don't understand how someone can do that to another. Yeah, exactly, Chillug. Had one call. Oh, you had one call you darling. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, all of them, they also said it, Chillug. They said, and also there's like, and also they said that they would not get scammed, and they say I'm too clever to do this and that, and someone even left their partner. So he just left his wife. I think they had been married 29 years or something, and he just left her. Who does that? And then he got scammed, kind of. Boogie says, no scammers here, bro. And you pay me, communication is great, maybe. You don't have scammers? Well, some scammers, mostly they call, or no, romance scammers, they write you. They write you on Facebook, Instagram, such things. She says, well, that's crazy. Yeah, exactly. And this is terrible of me to say, but you kind of deserve it in a way then, right? Not you, but the person. And it was one man. He was cheating on his wife for years with a romance scammer. And his wife knew, and his wife had cancer. What is this called? And his wife had cancer. And he kept sending to this person. Oh, turn down a little bit. Yeah, so he kept sending money to this person, and so this program, they talked to him, right? And so they found out, so they reverse search everything, and so they had found that the person, the pictures, because they used pictures of someone else. Then the person that, it's a man in Nigeria writing. Obviously. Because they send these trackers and everything, this IP tracker. Hi Jane, thank you for the flowers, how are you doing? They send these trackers and everything. Well, anyway. And so they had found this real person. That was the one that was married, still married, with the wife that had cancer. And so they put her, the real person, on a video call so that he could see and talk to the real person. Jessica says, I don't think I'm understanding Boogie. Yeah. Well, maybe not where he lives. Well, I don't know. Well, anyway, where was I? Yeah, so, and they video called this woman, and it showed that she was how can I say, the movies that you're, the grown-up movies, how can I say, I don't think I'm allowed to say the word on YouTube. The type of movie you cannot say the name of on YouTube. Don't write it in chat either. So that was who she was. And so she told him that, no, it's not me. And it's okay. So, hi, Meeple, how are you doing? So, well, anyway. Where was I? Yeah, so, okay, so he accepted it and everything. And they hanged up and everything. And then some days later, his wife writes and says that the scammer had said, yeah, I had to say all that because I can't say publicly that I'm with you or something like that. So she fooled him again and he continued sending money. So she is just, no, it's a lost cause, she said. So she just gave up because he just kept going with his scammer. Hi Lion, how are you doing? And hi, gosh, how are you doing? Oh yeah, that's what I can say. Okay, Jessica, yeah. Well, anyway, I think everyone understood it, so let's go with that. So that was crazy. And it was, no, I'm just, it's like I'm gossiping now. Ian says, how's it going? It is going well. I'm about to show my collection soon. Boogie says, I understand you, bro. I think you do this. I'm from a different country. Communication is great. Yeah, communication is great. I agree with you. Without communication, nothing works. Equality and communication. Imagine if everyone had that. Wouldn't that be great? It would be peace and everything would be utopia, I think. Well, anyway, where was I? I know. I knew you would say something, Jessica. I knew it. I tried not to. But anyway, so I think these things are so crazy. And it was this other man, and he was sure this woman was real, of course, and she was just super beautiful. And he's like, okay, I don't care about how people look either. But he's like 70 and a woman in her 20s. She looks like a model. Wrote him. And he's just, yeah, all these women writes me. And so he thought he was something. Because these women, they constantly wrote him. Hi, Lila. How are you doing? So, well, anyway. And so they had found the picture of the real of the scammer this time. Hi Henry. Good day to you too, and thank you for the flowers. So they oh, and he said no. He said I don't care if it's because they proved also that it's not the woman in the pictures, and he's like, yeah, I don't care because she makes me happy. And so the hosts, they took the picture of the scammer and just, yeah, this is who makes you happy. Just a young man in his 20s. It was like he just insisted. It was the weirdest thing. It makes no sense. So yeah. You just keep believing it. Hi Tony, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Showing my collection, and we're risking the copyright. Andrew too. Hi, how are you doing? Is it tomorrow you're streaming, Andrew? What time is? No, nothing, Tony, because I try to talk until more people come. Well, try. I don't have problems with talking. I can keep going, talking for hours. But I wanted to wait until more were here, so you didn't miss anything. And besides, Tony, you've seen some of them before. At least he got his 20-year-old. Yes, Jessica, that's crazy. And also, it was this woman. Oh, this woman, she was scammed. And a man, he said he lived in Turkey. And so she went to Turkey for 3 weeks. And of course, he wasn't there. Yeah. Ron, hi, nice to see you. Good evening, Ron. How's your the visitors? Did they finally leave? Ron here commented on I think one of my shorts or something and said he had visitors and he couldn't come to game night. It was so funny. Oh, let's see. Andrew says, I'm good, thanks, and yeah, I'm going live at 2 p.m. UK time. Nice. Well, good luck. Hi, Cheyenne. How are you doing? Andrew says, hey, how are you all doing? That's the way, Andrew. Ask how everyone is. I love to see you all saying hi to each other. My regulars, because you know each other. You see each other many times a week. Okay. What's that, Abdul? Hi. Just broke my... What is that? I don't know what that means. Can you word that a little bit differently? Like and subscribe. Thank you so much, Tony. So, my collection. I don't know what to show you first. Oh, new people coming in. We're getting copyright today. Do not make any donations today because they will go to the artist. Do not make any donations. It will be bad for, well, no, it will be good for the artist, but because then it's yeah, I'm just saying. So because we were getting copyrights. I'm throwing my wrench. Jan says, "Ice beautiful, thank you so much." I'm so excited to show you. What to do first? I'll show you the Charmed one. That's not music. It's because I like Charmed. I'll tell you about the music soon. I'm just saving it because that's like my holy grail of in my collection. Yeah, this Charmed one. I'll show first. This yes, this one. It's not opened. It's not opened. And it says Piper, but it's not Piper. It's another character in Charm. So it's an open box. It's an original, and it has the wrong name. I find that like I heard that makes it special. So yeah, and it's Charm. I really liked the series Charmed. And also I went to a bookstore in Hollywood. I knew about it. And it's a tiny bookstore, a little bit hidden. Hey, are you 50? Yeah, you're so close. Yeah, I'm 47. So close. Congratulations, Ixrai. Oh, and hi to you. Andrew says, I've seen all of these seasons of Charm. Do you have? Where's more money? Yeah, they are, Tony. I thought so. I know it's mirror opposite, but this is a manuscript from the series. I found in a Hollywood bookstore. It's the manuscript. I have it here. I put it in a folder. I'm not taking it out of the folder. But it's season 2, episode 1. Yeah, so I think that's nice to have too. And I got two. I got a gift from my friend. My friend Sarah. So she likes Charm too. That's worth something, you think? You think it's worth something? Well, I'm keeping it anyway. Andrew says, I'll have rewatch them sometimes. Oh, you do? Oh, I was thinking that the other day. I want to rewatch them. Tony says, I think my favorite action figure in the collection, George Lucas, is a Stormtrooper costume. What is that, Tony? Jessica says, I found a way to fix the mirror opposite, but it won't help us? Why? Why won't it help us? I want to fix the mirror opposite. It's driving me nuts. Because before it was not mirror opposite. It just suddenly started to do that a half year ago or something. It's totally frustrating. What? Steve? What? Huh? Andrew says, Anthony, do you like the old Star Wars? Oh, you talk together. Do you look so healthy with good shape? Well, you said 50, so... Lucas wrote and directed Star Wars. His action figure is him dressed as a stormtrooper. Oh, I don't know what a stormtrooper is, but I'm guessing a character from that series or movie. It's a movie. Oh, nice, nice. Hey, that sounds special for sure. Wow. Was it difficult to find? Jessica says you can't see chat if you do it one of the ways. Oh no! Seriously, Jessica? Okay, we have to try that. It's a soldier. Andrew says, cool, I'll need to do a marathon on Star Wars. Nice! Boogie says, Jessica, tell my name is Boogie, that's great. Okay, whatever. And it's just so weird. So, I don't know what to show you first, because what I showed you now, that's like a light thing in my collection. It's not the thing I'm most passionate about. And I took out so many things. I was scared of breaking them. Imagine if I broke something now. I'll send you a screenshot. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Yeah, because I can't deal with the mirror opposite anymore. Tony says it's a limited edition collection. They release it with him in grey here. We're getting the really, really good. Nice. Yeah, of course you need everything. Yeah, it has to be complete. Well, if you don't mind me asking, how much is it worth now? And I have, let's see. I'm scared to show you some of them. I'm scared to show it. Because it makes me look a little bit crazy. It actually makes me look a little bit crazy. But I'll show you like a personal thing. One of the crazy things. No, it's not that crazy. No, it's not. It's like we're warming up to the crazy part. It's more like some memories. I'll show you. Just give me a few seconds. I got mine for 20. It's worth over 100. Wow, that's amazing. That looks very summer. Thank you, Andrew. Tony says, stay as one of. Okay, you talk together. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be back soon and showing you. I am back. What did I miss? Star Wars. Nice, you're talking Star Wars. Well, thank you, Ixodai. I love it. I put chat on a subject without even trying. Okay, I'll let you talk Star Wars a little bit, but I should watch when I'm starting to do my movie reactions. I think I'm going to do Star Wars, but because I've never seen Star Wars, I've never seen anything of Star Wars. I saw the real costume. I've seen the real costume, but that's it. And a freestyle rap about Star Wars. But other than that, What are you saying? Boogie says, oh yeah, good, you're participating. Andrew says, I have Disney Plus and they have all the Star Wars. Ron says, I have missed the Star Wars series. I missed a lot of movies. Oh, you too, Ron? You have never seen it? Oh, thank goodness, I'm not alone. Tony says, I just saw my action figure listed for 250. Wow. Don't sell it though, Tony. I think you'll regret it if you sell any of them. Because I sold some from my collection and I regret it so much. But yeah, I had a lot. I told about this before. I had a lot more in my collection. But I was together. But my ex, I unfortunately did not take my things with me straight away when I left him. And he threw them away. If he didn't, I would have a lot bigger collection. Childog says, I have 3 life-size Star Wars streets that you made? That's amazing! How did you make them? Tell us more! Ron says, I've never seen it, I wouldn't know where to start. Thank goodness, Ron. Maybe you can start when I'm doing the movie reaction. And it's like you watching it together for the first time. And I don't know which one to start with even. Because they've said before it doesn't need to go in chronologic order. But we can do that. Well, I won't see the whole... Well, the whole movie won't be shown though on YouTube. Jessica says, I like the original. If I'm honest, Boogie says Jessica will pay you. She will pay you. Andrew says, Exit I don't see it too. I'm 39. Andrew says, hey Jess. People can be rotten, they can run, they can. 3D printers! Wow! That's amazing! Good luck with your stream tomorrow, Childog says. My B1 battle droid and is 6 feet tall. I don't know how much that is in centimeters. Ron says, that sounds like an idea. We will have Tony guide us. Yeah. Andrew says, thanks. Do you have kids? I do not. Tony says, Spooky, why are you harassing our Jessica? I think just the English a little bit, but Jessica says, I don't care for the demeaning names. Oh, it was a demeaning name? Really, Jessica? I'm so sorry. Well then, get rid of whoever it is. No one's insulting my Jessica. No one. No one. Yeah. Pickle! What? Oh, what? No, you must be joking. 2.5 meters? That's nuts. That's nuts. What? How long time did that take to 3D print? Did you do it in parts? We need more information on that. For each answer you give me, Childog, I have 3 new questions. Puggy says, I'm not harassing anyone, that's because you don't understand me. But be nice to Jessica. That's all. Be mean to me, but not Jessica. Several parts. That's a project. How long time did it take? Kevin says, I assume it's printed in parts that's attached. Extra says, I don't have to, and I cry every night because real love get from your kids. I don't have to. Why you cry every night? Life can be good without kids too. You can. Why you cry every night because of it? Andrew says, I'll have to look on Google for the order of Star Wars. Oh yeah, that's clever, Andrew. That's actually obvious, kind of. I didn't think of that, even though it's obvious. I'm slow. Well, thank you for saying that, Andrew. I'll do that too. Ron says there's no being mean. Shinox says about 2 weeks of printing. Wow. Where do you have them? Do you have them standing in your living room? Several hours a day. What's in that order, Andrew? No, Jessica? Andrew says, you're welcome. Aiden, hi, how are you doing? I just enjoy seeing you talk amongst yourselves. I don't even have to say talk amongst yourselves. You just do it. Okay, I'll show something. What time is it? It's 15 to midnight. Cry every night. I'm afraid my ex-wife will return. Oh no, Ron. No. Check under your bed and in your closet. I check in my closet every night actually, but that's not for the... But that's not the same reason. Wow. I'll make sure. Put some traps. Put some traps. Just in case. There's a lot of what? Boy says you enjoy video because you like it and you visit here to working. That's what's the reason? I don't understand that question. Hi Zila. How are you doing? You read Tony? Okay. Andrew says okay and just thank you. Extra says I don't have family and I want someone love me. Well, that's so, how can I say, it takes so much more than just words from me to understand this. It has to go slowly. But the more you cry about it, the worse it gets. The thing you have to change is the way you think. You don't have to change anything around you, just the way you think. You have to think about the positive of not having children. Myself, I wanted children. I wanted 4 children. Here I am, having no children. You have to think about the positive of having not having children. Because if you think about what you don't have, it's like you're punishing yourself. But it's programming yourself differently. For example, family. People can have family and not be good with their family. That's also possible. And they might be unhappy, but also not tell you. And some people are just good with their family. Maybe they don't have friends, or people always miss something. It's always something, but you can't focus on the things you miss. You have to focus differently. Reset your mind. And society, it's like society brainwashes us all together. We all do it every day because we judge people, and it's like society puts in our head that you're supposed to have children. Well, you're supposed to marry, then have children, all of that. And then we just say to each other. And in the end, it's like we brainwashed ourselves even. It's a weird thing. But if you think about it, who decided that? You know, who decided it? You can decide something different. You don't have to listen to 100 voices. You can listen to your own. Okay, what did I miss? So she lives under... What? Ron says, absolutely, she lives under the bed. Use garlic, yeah. Eat garlic, use garlic. Definitely traps too, Ron. We want you to be safe. If you don't come to stream, I'll know what happened. You forgot the garlic. Tommy says, the best way to watch Star Wars, personal opinion, is the order of release. The order of release. For instance, we wanted 2 kids, we have 2 cats. Close enough. Yeah. And it doesn't have to make you unhappy, right, Tony? Andrew says, that's what I was thinking of, Tony. Ron says, thank you, Tony. I'm going to Star Wars. Chili Dog says, I have my dog. Yeah, Chili Dog, see? And that's sometimes better than people, so just saying. Andrew says, I have 2 cats too. I do. Too many, Tony says. Boy says, Jessica, you visit here because you enjoy the video and I'm here from business. I don't understand what this person says. I just don't. Do you have... Ron says, don't have children until after 30 if you need to. Yeah, because you get to do everything you dreamed of. My problem is I waited too long, so... Yeah, Tony says, you want to find but you want to find the right person. You want to... And that's where I went, I think. Because I wanted to find the right person. I just didn't want to have children just to have children. So yeah, there's that too. There are so many children in this world that's not cared for, or... Yeah. Tony says, Stranger with 3 separate trilogies. Okay, talking about that. Xerai says, I feel lonely more when be around people and back home is empty. Yeah, I understand that. Can you find a creative hobby or something? Because then you will have your own thing. That's just yours. Something that's just yours. A hobby you like. Not watching movies or anything. Just something different. Jessica says, I'm here to protect my friend from some people that try to take advantage of her kindness. Book. Morningstar, hi Tregil. How are you doing? Någon Reddit? Det är ingen Reddit-tid idag. Ron says, thank you Tony. Ronnie, hi. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? 42. Andrew says, I'm 42 with no kids and I'm more happy on my own. Yeah, you see, it's the mindset, I think. And there's also fun and some other... Oh, you're talking about movies again. Scott, hi, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Thursday collection stream. Tregil says, du hade nog varit en fantastisk morgon. Ja, tack Tregil. Tony says, Boogie, whatever you're selling, you aren't buying. Oh. Tony says, I'm awesome. Good. Happy to see you live stream on. Yeah, we're showing collection today, Ronnie. Boogie says, what kindness do you mean? There no kindness business here. I don't understand, Boogie. Scott says, hey, Tony. Oh, yeah, you're saying hi. Okay, I'll show a new thing. They were talking about Star Wars, you see, Scott, so I didn't want to interrupt them because I wanted them to have their conversation. What is this? No. Why do you do this, YouTube? They put on different things. Now for sure I'm getting a copyright. Sträng men snill, ja, jag tror det. Andrew, yes, kids can be a happy thing in life, but it also can be more stressful in your life. Yeah, Star Wars running. My chat just went, and because I'm showing my collection and they started talking Star Wars collection, and then they were on to the movies and everything. And I haven't seen Star Wars, so they're doing their own thing. Amen. Hi, how are you doing? Can't say I know how you feel because I love being alone. So now I'm starting to feel like my company is actually a blessing, and I felt distance against love and connection. Well, it's a middle way, I would think. Amen. Somewhere between you and yeah, someone that's lonely, I would say. But yeah, if that makes you happy, good. Jack the subject, I know, Tony, but I'm just letting you. And just says, anyone seen the Fast and Furious film? What's in your collection? Good question, Ronin, because that makes me it possible to go to see. Let's see what about me hjärtighet. Yeah. Okay, I'll show the memory thing first, just to warm up to my craziness. Okay. I'll show the memories. I know some of you have seen them. Some of you know the stories. I collected this. It's just my personal things. It's an autograph from a Norwegian band. He's not alive anymore. He passed away from cancer. And this is a band from USA called King of the Hill. In the 90s, they're not called King of the Hill anymore. I have their autograph. I'll tell you the story how I got them. This is from MC Hammer. In what does the year say? Let's see. This is not a ticket, everyone. 90? Yeah, in 1990. From the press conference in Oslo. I told about before how I got it. Do you want to hear the story? Those that hasn't been here before, do you want to hear the story how I got into the press conference of MC Hammer? A movie reference is connected to me. Boogie says, I don't even understand my voice, so what kindness do you mean? Parachute pants, yeah. Yeah, MC Hammer. Yes, okay, well, I have told some of you before. Well, anyway, so how can I say? I had some difficult years in my teens. And music was what saved me, I would say. Over the Beatles. Amen says, so we should just develop some traits. Are you talking together? Okay, good. Amen is giving advice to you. That's amazing. Well, anyway, I'll just continue my story. And so I loved Vanilla Ice. And I liked MC Hammer, but I wasn't a fan. But he came to Oslo, and I want to see him. Boogie was timed out for 24 hours. Okay. Well, that was probably time. just got tired of it. So then a friend of mine, one of my best friends that I had as a child or a teenager. How old I was in 1990? I was 13. She worked in a record company. Not the one that sells record, but where they do the signing, where they sign the record deals, and where the artist comes to meet and have meetings, all of this. So it's like an office. Yeah, man is a regular though. So they're joking, just so you know. They have a sarcastic humor. So well, anyway. Where was I? Yes. And so her niece was my friend. And so I met my friend outside the arena because she was going to. And we had a third friend too. And then her aunt, her name Nina, I'll say her name because it gets confusing. Nina, the one that worked in the record company. I can wait until you talked about Dexter. I'm just waiting for what you're writing. No, keep going. Ron is listening to me. And thank you, Ronnie. So, Moroccan, hi, how are you doing? Started to. You're listening. Okay, Ron is listening to me. Anyway. Yeah, thank you, Jessica. Well, Jessica knows everything about me at this point. So, I then met her, and she had Nina with her, the grown-up that worked in a record company. And Nina, she was there for work. She was working, putting everything together for MC Hammer. Keep going. I think they're I know. Keep going. I think they're multitasking. I don't know, Ron. I love that you all are chatting together, though. Oh, that's fine, Scott. You blame Scott. Okay, so then she was there for work, and she said she was going to the press conference, and she said you can choose one of your friends to go with us. You can just choose one. And she chose me. So I got this one to put on my clothes. It's a sticker. Both of them. It says my name. So you can see it's real. So I got to sit the whole press conference of MC Hammer. That was fun. Thank you, Ronin. Yeah, that was fun. And that's something different because you come there and you think you're going to watch the concert. Nope. So I would say the press conference was more memorable, but it was in English, and my English was not super when I was 13 years old. I did my best. Yeah, I got to see. I remember he had sunglasses on. It's mayhem. Yeah, and thank you, Andrew. But they said 1 minute pictures before or after. I don't remember. They forbid it to take picture during. So that was a good thing. And you was that young? Yeah, I know. It's a good thing I remember it. Yeah, it was. We didn't get to. I didn't take pictures because you didn't have phones that time, and you were not allowed to have cameras with you in the concert. It was. Remember those rules? And so I haven't got a single picture from it, unfortunately. So that was the story for this one. And then the autograph. So the woman I told you about, Nina, in that record company. So in 8th grade, got signed. Yeah, that would be nice, wouldn't it, Ronin? We didn't get to talk to him though. Yeah, so in 8th grade, it was this. So that was the year after this. And we had 2 work weeks. It's like that in Norway because I went to school in Norway. And you have 2 weeks that you can work wherever your parents knows the work, or you don't get paid for it. It's an experience kind of, and you do that 8th and 9th grade. And so I was just asked grown-ups that I knew, can I work in your office or in whatever work friends, parents had or whatever, It's like going job hunting. You work for free for 2 weeks. So well, anyway, so I asked her and if I could come and work in the record company office, and she said yes. So I got to be in that record company office, and I saw singers going to meetings, celebrities. It was an amazing time. And the year after, she had quit, but then they knew me there, so I got to work again, the same place. And I sorted the whole video VHS collection in the basement. It was huge, and I alphabetized the whole thing. That was nuts. That's mean to a child, but that's what I did. And yeah, so that was a memory. And so that's where I got this, because they were in a meeting, and then one of the people working there said, do you want an autograph? And I went in and they got it. Yeah, thank you, Rani. And I also got something else from there. Tony says, when I was in school for film, my friend and I ended up coming across press conference from Mayor Gavin News. So wow! Got a black and white photo of him surrounded by hungry press. Wow, that's amazing, Tony. I know who that is because I heard about it in the news now. Double historia. Double tap. Yeah, and I'll show you something else they got me too. Oh, I forgot to tell the story about this picture. So I had done my work, and the Friday, my last date was a Friday, and then a woman there, she says, I'm concerned about. Yeah, I know, but thank you for giving advice, Amen. I see you're doing good. Just because I still want to give up that only. Yeah, well, thank you for liking. Thank you, Scott, for saying that. Whoever said. Where was I? Yes, and so it was a woman that she was really nice when she was working there. She had the responsibility that Saturday for a group having a concert. These ones. And they were playing in this arena type thing. and that had 18-year age limit, so I could not get in. But I got to be with her in the meeting before, so I got to sit at the table together with the group and her, and they were just all talking, and I got to sit there for the whole thing. So that was also a nice experience, and I remember it. And so they wrote my name, so you can see it's real because they wrote my name, right? And this one, well, they tried to talk to me, but I was just 14 years old. My English wasn't that good, and I was really shy because they were a group, they were a pop group, and I got to sit straight over the table with them. They were just all sitting there. Thank you, Ronin. So he wrote, "You're too shy here," because they tried to talk with me, and I was just shy. And so "You're too shy." They wrote. Robin Williams. The pen was incredible. But anyway. And so that was the story there. And I'll show you one more. English better than mine. Wow, Andrew. And says, do you know Taylor Day? No, I don't. I'll show you something else they gave me. It's really different than what I usually collect, I would say. This one, it's Beatles. It's Beatles, Love Me Do. It's a single. It's a new release. Well, new. It's from, what year? 1992. So this was in 9th grade when I came back to work there. Hi, Walter. How are you doing? Is this, what? Well, anyway. So, and this is a new release, a limited, so it was only given out 5,000 and it's not for sale. So it's this promotional use only of Beatles, and it's just 5,000 of them from 1992. And it's in excellent condition. I don't know how I could take this good care of it, because I wasn't a fan. It's primary school then. Scott says, wow, any Beatles album I was holding on to for sure. Yeah, I don't think it's worth anything, but it was nice. It was nice though. I have a record player, so I have played it, but I'm scared of doing too much with it, because it might be worth something one day. You never know. Oh, I found this under it. It's an old Batman comic. I'm off topic now. I don't know when this is from. Does it say? Well, it's really old. Okay, I'll go back to topic now. I have so many things. Oh, and also a manuscript from Friends. Okay, off topic. I'm coming back. Wait. Okay, so that was the record company. Limited edition too. Yeah, and promotional use only. Wow, don't ever sell that copy. You think it's worth something? It is worth something, it is? I don't know. Andrew says, Batman. We're all little Batman. Yeah, I'm never on topic ever. It's two Beatles to Batman to Friends. Yeah. I'm sure it will be. Okay, I'll continue with this one because I didn't finish. And so, yeah, this is me as a child, teenager, I'm not sure. I'm not going to show you that very far. This is the autograph of Dr. Alban. This is Dr. Alban. He's rap. Have you heard about him? Dr. Alban? Have you heard about him? Way to Ronin, yes. Thank you, Ronin. Thank you. Follow your channel name. Yeah, that's it is way too random. It is. So well, anyway. So this is in Greece actually, because I don't know how I could be this lucky as a teenager, but never heard of him. Never heard of him. He's Swedish. Look him up, Dr. Alban. It's My Life. The song It's My Life. I can't play because that's for sure copyrighted. Can't say I have. Okay, continue. Thank you, Jessica. So, well, this was in Greece because my dad's restaurant, next to it, he had a friend that had a record store, a normal record store where you would sell cassettes, and they didn't have CDs then. You remember him, Dave? Good. It's spelled, no, Alban, maybe Dave can. It's My Life, yeah, It's My Life. So you know it, Amen. Yeah, maybe it was more popular in Europe, Dave. Maybe that's why. Well, anyway, so my dad's friend had a record store next door, and also he had the most successful nightclub in that place. It was his song. Yeah, we don't write his name correctly. We have a hate relationship to that artist on this channel, in solidarity with Tony. Well, anyway, and so he had paid to get Dr. Alban there to sing at his nightclub. Song It's My Life. Yeah, it's rap and song in the same. And so luckily he was next door to my dad's restaurant, and I got to see him before the concert. I wasn't allowed to go to the concert. Unfortunately, my dad wouldn't let me go. You looked him up. Nice, Ron. Maybe you like it. I don't know. It's one of my favorite songs ever. Wow, really? That's amazing. And here I have the autograph. Huh. Well, so that was that story. My favorite musicians. It's Greek, Yanni. But many are called Yanni. Can you give me a last name? Yeah, it was great. It was great timing, luck for sure. And so I got to take 2 pictures with him. It was so warm that day, so I look so sweaty. It's like my face and it's like dripping with sweat, and it's like my face totally just pink, red, and sweat's like dripping. So that's, hi, sing how you're doing. Please support, guys. What? So that was that. That is, like I said, that's the personal stories. This is the ones with the feelings attached, or how can I say? I'll continue. Do you want me to continue with the personal things or the official collector things? You choose. You choose. I'll have a sip of tea while you all decide. I had so much more. Collection things. Okay, Ronin. I'm not sure, Scott. All the way to say hello. Yeah. Collection. Okay. Any cause it's gonna be good. This is also gonna make coffee while they fight over it. Sing with Michael Jackson. So I think he had a song. He did. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ronin. You're so eager. That makes me happy. Let's do the music on this one. That's my, I would say, it's a really treasured thing. It's like the holy grail of records. I'll tell you the story first. Eamon says, I'm telling myself, oh, you're singing. I love that you're saying, putting notes. Great, Eamon. I really appreciate that. Yeah, so the songs, this group, it was, I need to tell the story before I show it. So this is important. Collectors. Okay. So, the group I follow, right? My biggest group for me, I would say. I don't know how to describe it in words, because it's big for me. More than big. Well, anyway, that's besides the point. So before they were they broke through in 1985 with the song Take On Me. Do you remember that song? Take On Me. The sun always shines on TV. Hunting High and Low. Yanni Chrysomalis. I don't know. I don't know who that is. She and the dog. Oh, it's a Norwegian. Yeah, they're so good. You remember it. Good. Okay, so that's the group. And before they were they were this group. Two of them, because it's three in It's Paul, Magne, and Morten. In this group there were four. Morten was not with. The video was cool. Yeah, it was, Andrew. It was the first of its kind, wasn't it? Eamon says they were nice, but they gave me bad lyrical advice. No! Amen. Watch Lifelines by Ha. It will give you all the advice you need in your life. I promise you. If you have a bad day, if you're stuck in your life, listen to that song. You'll know by the time the song is done what's right for you. Maybe it's a Ha song. You must follow the sun. Yeah, by the sun shines on TV. Well, anyway, so they broke through in 1985, like I said, and so this record that we're listening to here, I think it's from 1979 or 1980. It is. Yeah, it was creative. It took so long time to make. And yeah, so they didn't officially give out this LP. But well, they gave it out. They played in a record studio. How do you say? Music studio. Well, they recorded an LP anyway. And so they sold it, standing in the street selling it. And they had difficulty selling it. They made 1,000 of it. Just 1,000 copies. And they were not known. So that's how they sold them that time. Small artists. They would just stand on the street, just randomly. So, 1,000 made. Look what I have. I have the LP, the original. Here it is. And it's in excellent condition and with all 4 autographs. Hunted by me. When I bought it, it didn't have autographs. So I got it from all 4. All 4 of them. It was difficult because 2 are not famous artists. So it was difficult. Oh my god, yeah, I know, Ronnie. I'm so excited. MTV, yeah, at the time MTV was Beavis and Butthead even did that video. They did. Yeah, isn't it, Ronnie? Yeah, I'm so excited about this one. And it's worth a lot. But I bought it from a man, he didn't know what he was selling. And I was not about to tell him what it was worth. So equivalent to, if you're thinking dollars, equivalent to about $300 for this rare thing. And now it has autographs. So can you imagine this? This has value. This has value. Thousand made, and she has it signed. Yeah. And someone said not to get my name signed because sometimes they write to, and the name. Someone just said no, don't do that when you get it signed. to gain so much value, think, Ronin. And now one of them has Parkinson. He got Parkinson, so I don't think they'll be doing any more concerts and things like this. Not that I want that to happen. Don't misunderstand me. When they pass away, always the music goes up, right? Reading too much into the song. What? Good piece to have in your collection. And yeah, it is. So this is my favorite of everything I have. This is my favorite because it was a lot. And I went on a tour. They had a Europe tour, and I went on it. Just follow them to from each concert, just as an audience. And I brought this with me. I protected it with my life because I was thinking, if I run into them, if I meet them, I'm having this ready and I'm getting it signed. And that's what happened. So that's how I got the two of them's autograph that are the famous ones. Difference when it has personal inscriptions. Yeah. This is like the holy grail of records. Nice, Tony. And so I told this story before, but when they decided to sign it, so the arena, it was in Germany, and I lived in the hotel opposite the arena, and that was really lucky. Cause listen, so after the concert, I go out. It's thousands in this arena. It's not a small one. It's thousands. Instead of selling it, yeah, I'm not selling it. What do you think, Anthony? I think they're just joking with you, man. They have sarcastic humor. I signed Joey album. Wow, Tony, that's nuts. That's crazy. Well, anyway. And so they suddenly just stood there outside the arena. Well, with security. They had opened the door in the arena, and all three, they had come out, and they had put this fence thing temporarily, and their security was standing around. And I was just, this is the time. And so I just ran to my hotel room. And it was so lucky, it was opposite. PM, how are you doing? Hi, Abu Surya. How are you doing? Amen says, ever heard of the Vixen? They are beautiful and amazing musicians. No, I haven't. Well, anyway, so I'm always making my stories long because that's like I never get to the point. I know, chat, I know. It's like I have to have all the details. Well, anyway, so by the time I had gotten there, it was a huge crowd in front of it, a huge crowd. There was no way that I could go first in that crowd, no way. So I was just, okay, I have to send it over the crowd. I have to send it. So I took this up on my bag. I heard everyone around me just like this, just everyone. And it got quiet and everyone was looking at this. That was a crazy moment. I didn't expect any reaction, but all the fans knew what this was worth. And so I just sent it over the head of everyone, and everyone helped. Everyone just sent it further until it got in front. I didn't even see them. So they signed it, and the audience sent it back. So that was nice. Even not that it wouldn't happen. So it was a risk, but it paid off. Sounds cool. I am talking together. We all do that. Oh, never get to the point. Well, I could tell more of this story, but I'm not going to bore you with it. I understand. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you, Ronin. Ron says, great time to go with it. Yeah, I had to. Everyone says to Vixen, when I was younger, I wanted to marry everyone. Wow. Thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, but you see, when I tell stories, I never get to the point because I'm telling all the details. Seeing chat made, yeah, amazing that he made it back. Yeah. And someone told me that they had made sure when they gave it back, is it yours? And they had kept it. It was like, are you sure it's yours? But then, it wasn't theirs, but the person said yes. And so that was nice. I love the details. Well, do you want me to tell the rest? Because we are talking amongst ourselves doesn't mean we're not listening to you. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll tell the rest of the story then. I'll tell the rest. Because I love this one. Okay. Bandit, how can I get you alone? I don't know. So the two other autographs, this autograph, and from this. These two, they're not known. This is a lawyer, actually. He's a lawyer now. Not at all famous. You can tell the rest. Enjoying your teenage years. Well, this was actually in 2016 that I got an autograph on this. Was it 2015, 2016? Yeah. So, and this awesome. Well, anyway, so it was this conference thing with AHA, like a conference thing. You could buy tickets just to go to that, and they have people. What you call them? That speakers? No, not speaker. The one that keeps speech. As I said, teenage years. Well, a lot happened when I was a teenager, though, Dave. So a lot of it happened then. So you are correct. What do you call it when someone's speaking at a conference? So this was about AHA's history and their life before AHA. So the one that was talking, it was this one and this one that they didn't have the autographs of. So what did I do? I got tickets for it, of course, and I also got the autographs. Hi, Glitch, how are you doing? Master Sermons MC? What? Emma says, I never cared. Oh, you're singing. You're singing, Amen. Well, good. So that's how I managed to get all four. I think it was the same year, actually. I had a lot of luck that year. A lot of luck. How's it been? It's good. I haven't seen you in some time. How have you been? How's life with you? I'm showing my collection today. So yeah. Public speaker is called an MC. No. But then it's someone that keeps a speech. They have a paper, they read from it, and they show pictures on like a board thing. Rita from Dexter. Thank you, Chilla Dog. Thank you. Yeah, and the one that's a lawyer, that's a story. That's another story. You will not believe me. It sounds like I'm making it up if I tell that story. Yes, an MC. Do they keep speeches? Like no music or anything, Tony. Just people sitting on chairs. Gotten lucky getting autographs. I know. Hi, Saz. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Spokesman. There were many going up though. There were 3, 4, 5 people. Their photographer was there too. It's like a movie. It's like a movie, yeah, because I'm telling all the details. So anyway, okay, I'll tell you the unbelievable part of it, okay? I'll tell you. So this that I said was a lawyer. He's still a musician. He's just not famous. So years before that, in my teenage years, Dave, Ron says, I'm imagining that you're going through step by step. Good, Ronin. Well, you get to plenty of details. Now you're actually trying to skip some details to actually get to the point. Get to the story. We'll get to the story eventually. Tony is my regular. He knows. He's like, yeah, whatever. Are we there yet? Yeah. So we go way back to my teenage years. Till I was 13 or something. Again. And so my mom's a musician. She's a singer. And so my mom's friend said that we don't have a singer now in our band. Are you interested to come and sing? And she said, yes, I don't have a band now. I can come and do some practices with you and everything. It's half the fun. And okay, and so I'll come to the point, chat. I am going to come to the point. Okay, so she goes and everything, and I'm with. And so this was the bass player in that band. They were having practice in that my mom's friend in his basement, and it was a band, and he was the bass player. How's that lucky? How much lucky? That's why I'm saying you will not believe it. It sounds like a made-up story. I promise it's not. What? They're just joking with you. You can, whoever doesn't want to be joked with can put the butterfly. Just so you know, it's a safety emoji we have here. If you don't want to joke or be joked with, put the butterfly emoji. Small world, yeah. I believe you. Thank you. Yeah, it's nuts. So 2 years in, I looked like. I think the others knows what you're talking about. He was a little. Yeah, but I behaved. I was shy. And so I was a little bit crazy that time too, actually. So the thing is that I have him on Facebook actually now. Yeah, because when the conference thing was, when I got the autograph, I reminded him who I was, and he remembered. She like says my mom was a country celebrity when I was a kid. Wow, Chili Dog! Nice, so you got to go to some music things too. And so I brought this tape recorder thing. I'll show you. Yeah. So I brought this one, this exact one. You remember this? They had small cassettes. I don't even know how to open this one. Oh yeah. Remember they had small cassettes? So I had gotten one and I brought it with me without saying anything. And I was hiding it under my jacket and I recorded one whole practice. And so later I managed to put it on a CD. So here the whole practice, I took all the songs out and I put them on CD. It's so bad sound. And so I made a copy of it and I gave him. He would have run away. You had one. Backstage at a lot of concerts. Wow, that's so lucky. Was it fun? Did you enjoy it? Facebook friends too, yes. There was no way you were shy. Yeah, I was. But I think it was most when it was something I cared a lot about. Well, no one knew that I recorded. One summer you do, Jessica. And so she was friends with Heather M, who actually ended up taking to prom, but Jessie ended up what? Talking up all night? What? Dave said, Jessica, did you see? Are you talking together? Thomas says we all wanted to be private investigators. Tape recorder too, yeah. Very nice. Well, it's bad sound, but he appreciated it when I gave it to him. And I was just, and so my mom, she quit in the band. And it wasn't for her anymore. So she quit in the band. And so, but I kept going there. So every Thursday, I would go there. In the end, my mom said, no, I can't let you go every Thursday. I'll let you go every third Thursday. So I went. It's a lot of fun, yeah. Very nice. Nice, Chili Dog. I'm happy for you. Well, anyway, see, I got to the point in the end. I built it up. I was just the band and everything. There's many stories in one, but I got to the point in the end. Now I'll show you something more. And this your plan, rain so still. Talk amongst yourself. This is excellent. I'll be back. I'm going to the water closet. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, I'm back. She noticed it, what? While they're busy talking to themselves, I know. Thank you, Jessica. Ronin, love the stories. Thank you, Ronin. I'll tell some more. Scott says, I want to comment about heart, but I want to be yelled at. I don't yell. I don't yell. Jessica says, go ahead. 20 times that. Take a week before she notices. Okay, you're talking amongst yourselves. Okay, I'll skip that. You missed your opportunity. As we were. Ron says, they enjoyed it with Jason. Okay, no, I'm happy you all talk together. Of course. I love it. But just, I'll wait until you're finished sometimes and then I'll tell more. Because the next story, it has a build up too. It has a build up. Should I tell? No, they all have a build up. Because I don't buy just randomly. They all have a story. I'll show something that doesn't have a story, okay? Some years ago. Ready? I think we're ready for story time. I'm almost thinking not to tell a story now. Just show something if I can. So some years ago, the one that plays keyboard, Magne. I may go for a quick walk, so I'll be lurking. Okay, Tony. Scott, you heard many of these stories before. Scott says, no need to wait. If you do, you'll be waiting all night. You'll talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, I know. So he made a design of this one, cause he's an artist too. The one that plays keyboard in in Now Time. Man says my favorite song from Led Zeppelin. Oh, talking about. So he designed this this cover, and inside, do you want to see what's inside? Guess what's inside. Guess, you can guess it. It's not music related. Make a guess. It's heavy, not music related. It's a bottle of wine inside. You're getting closer. You're close, Scott. You're really close. Cup? Nope, Scott is closer. Look at the size. Either Earl's Court performance, would you believe? I'm so getting a copyright on this stream, but I don't care. It's showing my collection stream. Okay, do you want to see? Anyway, I wanted it because he had designed it. And I had to order it because here it's government regulated, so it's a bottle, yeah. I don't want to break it because it's limited. Oops. It's and you see the design on the bottle too. It's. Can you read this backwards? So we designed this. It's cognac. So yeah, I'm not opening this. I do not want to break it because it's in excellent condition. Bråstad. I actually think it is. Yeah, Bråstad. Yeah, it is. It is. So I'm happy about that. Yeah, it's cognac. I'm sure it's good, but no one's drinking it. Imagine if I had a visitor that opened it. How old? It's not old. He designed it not that many years ago. Maybe 10 years ago or something. Yeah, cognac. But maybe it's old anyway. How do I find out, Ron? Does it say on the bottle? Because I mean, it's not that many years ago since he designed it, but it says Bråstad Cognac, Exo Appellation, the origin Cognac control. Oh, it's for in French. Selected by Typhon, Jarnac, France. Where do I see the date and everything? It's an amazing item. Thank you. Google it. This is when Madonna wrote to the sticker covers. I won it at the nightclub. Looked through it and gave it away. It's worth. No! Why did you do that? You get along well? Really? Roses for the cognac. Yeah, I don't know how to see how old it is, Ron. How do I see that? Francis, I might have a code, but their website might tell you what date the code represents. Something happened to my connection. Oh no, Ronnie. But it's good now, I hope. Because we're proceeding to the next story. See? I showed something without the story. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Who knew that I had that in me? I had many things to tell about that, but I didn't. Princess. Hi, Freddie. How are you doing? I will go with the other language. Jessica says that. No, Emma says. It's because cognacs for villains like me. You stay sweet. Scott says their date on the box. Some small print somewhere. You're good now, Ronnie. What was that bottle? It was Cognac, designed by Magne. KW, hi, nice to see you. Thank you for the rose. I'll check English in chat. Jessica says, yeah. So it's on the box. You mean it's got? Ron said it's on there. I'm scared to turn it around. No, it does not. Oh, it says limited edition 2014. But I don't know if the cognac's from 2014. Probably not. Probably not. No. No, 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 no. Do not go to copyright music. So yeah, and that didn't have a story or anything, so amazing. Shots. No, it's not wrong. It's we're definitely not opening it. Can you imagine if I had a visitor and just, oh, let's have some cognac. What is this? And open that bottle? We would not be friends. Okay, what am I showing? And oh, this is a nice. Hi, Taner, how are you doing? Transition to the next one. So it's kind of. How are you doing? Vinterskugga. Because he's an artist, like I said, right? That looks like it. Yeah, it was expensive and it's limited, and he did the design on it, the one that plays the keyboard. So this is something I'm not supposed to own. This is really not something I'm supposed to own, but I do. It's mine. So I told you that he was an artist, like, right? Like Norwegian black metal. Yeah, I think you said before. Probably have first open. So yeah, right. And so he painted this one. It's a self-portrait. No, it's not a self-portrait. It looks like a self-portrait, but it's not. It's Andy Warhol. It's a portrait of Andy Warhol. And Magne, the one in Aha, he signed it. And it's from before they were popular. So I think it's from 1983 or 84. Yeah, isn't it? That's hanging on my wall. I was scared with the frame would ruin it, but I risked it. So yeah, I bought this. It wasn't cheap, I must say. There says, is it signed by Andy? No, it's not. It's just a portrait of Andy. It's not him that painted it. It's Magne, the one that's in Aha. A great collection. Thank you, Ron. 84, yes. Heyman says. Thank you. Okay. So because he's an artist, and I didn't know until years later, and then I find that one, and I was just, I'm definitely buying it. Well, it wasn't eBay. It was not eBay. I'm not telling more of that. Yeah, I can, but it's. Should I? So, when you'll wonder where I got all this from, but so before, we'd love to hear it. Okay. I'll get to it. But story time again. Story time. So before they were famous, before they broke through in London, they lived together in an apartment. So that was, I think, 1983, 84, 82, 83, 84. They lived together because they couldn't afford even food. No story. Yep. I couldn't find it on Google, really. Well, thank you for checking, Scott. So, I have something from that time. Well, I have a few things from that time. Oh, I almost broke something. Wait, everyone, I'm just taking my time because it's a little bit fragile. So let's put the jacket on. Because it's limited bottle. It's squeaky. I almost broke something. That's why. So this one, from the same time, they spilled coffee on it or whatever they spilled on. So this is a drawing, just like a sketch type thing. And it says, please don't wake me. So it's a note they had put on their table, coffee table probably. Still talking about, so she must be safe. You know, like you would scribble. And this was the back of it. So look at that coffee spilled. And it wasn't my coffee, it was theirs. And it says, this is Paul, the one that writes their songs, the one that's singing now. And he said, don't touch the house Ulumsketter. It's like the hidden things or something. It's me and Magnus' job when we wake up. So it's just a note that they wrote to each other. From between 82 and 84 sometime. Before they were popular. Google did say that there was a limited edition bottle. And see that sold in auction. No! Really, Scott? I don't think mine's that much worth. That's a messy item. Yeah, but it's special. And this was not cheap either, and it was definitely not bought on eBay. I have contacts, I would say. I'm not sure if I dare to give them up. I don't want to get in trouble. And also, okay, so this is one of my favorites too. I would say it's something that's kind of impossible to get. It's just one of a kind. I don't know how much this is worth, but I don't think mine is worth that much. I don't think so, because I don't know how many were sold, but there were not few sold. It's not like it's one of a kind or something, really not. And there's this eye again. So, while they lived there, they wrote their songs that were going to be famous, right? And while they stayed there. So that was where they built their songs that they would have, that they would record and put together with the Take On Me song. So this is kind of insane. This is the one of the. Do you remember Living a Boy's Adventures Tale? It's on the Take On Me. It's one of the songs there on the same LP, and this is the original paper that it's written on when he wrote the song. It's the original. This is one of a kind. You remember that song? Yeah, well, this is the paper it was written on. And you can see it's like planned, it's crosses. I don't know what code he had. I don't believe it, but this world is berserk. Anyway, I believe this, it's true. Yeah, like I said, not from eBay. Original writing of the lyrics, yes, it is. It is. And also, this is not what this one I'm showing now. It's not what it was originally written on. I'm just saying. But it's a full written lyrics of Take on Me, written by hand, with their autographs. Yeah, this is mine. And just with a note thing in the back. It's phenomenal. Thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Thank you, Ronnie. And also, yeah, I know. And also, I'm not done, because this is the best thing. So he had notebooks, the one that's playing the guitar, the one that's singing now. All the time, he always had a notebook. Thank you, Ron. That he was writing in. When he got an idea, he would write it in his notebook. That's him, even with the address. And this is an original book. It's not full, but I'm so scared of breaking this. It's the original that they were written on. Alexander High. Anyway. And it's just, see? It's like when you're planning a song. It's amazing. You have such a cool collection. Thank you, Scott. It's like, because you see it's original. Because, you know, he regretted what he wrote. And even see here. It says scrap. So this was the lyrics they didn't use. But I have it. Scrap. They never published that. So probably it's a lyric of the other songs, like a version of it or something. It's like an art piece. Yeah. And see? He wrote the verse, he crossed it out, and decided not to use it. What do you all think? I'm so happy about this, and I'm kind of scared to look in it. Yeah, so this was before they were popular, and this was the lyrics of the first album. A lot of the songs in the first album, they're hits. Yeah, it's incredible. Jim says, thank you. I think I like that best. Bet some fans, collectors should pay quite. Yeah, guess what I paid for this? Again, it was not on eBay. Guess what I paid for it? Ronan says, things you have are gonna be worth a lot. Don't want to get rid of one thing. No, I'm not. I'm never getting rid of anything. Ron says you've been very lucky to be in the right place at the right time. Yes, Ron, I know. It's nuts. I've been very lucky. My timing luck is insane. And it says such beautiful stories behind them all. And it says it's only to do. Oh. Can't even guess. Well, I'll say it's a lot. It's a lot. And so I bought it from the same person, the same man. And it was so much. So he said, I know you bought from me before, and you can pay it in payments. The store will be back soon. Okay. Says I got an angel, like record transformer, whatever. I don't know what that is, man. But anyway, I'll just put that here. So yeah, I'm really proud of having that, but it was expensive for sure. And he was really nice to me, because he's like, yeah, you can pay little. And it's not like I get a receipt or anything. So, pay thousands for it. I might. I don't think I'm not saying. I don't think I want to say. It was not cheap. It wasn't, but it's worth more now. It's worth more for sure. It's worth more, and it's going to be worth even more when they. What happened to my stream? You're all there. Yeah, and also when they published the record. No, not published. Right before they were famous, when they gave their record, when they had played it in, and they were yeah, she was dog. But when they, they have to promote themselves, and they had the record. I have that too, and it's signed by them before 1985, I believe, or is it before 1985? I'll check that actually. It doesn't say. It says promotional copy only, not for resale. But anyway. So yeah. Bought it from the same person. So that's why we're playing this music, because this is the band before Aha. I think I'm just putting this somewhere else, because I'm scared. I'm scared. Yeah. And okay, now a little bit of crazy item. Okay, this is just this is weird, but we're warmed up now. This bag, it was owned by Morten before they were famous. Yeah, signed promotional album before they were famous. Yeah, so it's like a crazy thing. I don't like so much because it's in good condition, and it shouldn't be, but it has spots on it, so at least that's something. He used it when he would get ballet classes. I heard the story behind it, not from them, but the person I bought it from. Yeah. So that was a little bit crazy. Okay, well, and so that's the ones I got that way. And so when I have a lot of autographs too, by the way. Just normal autographs from concerts. Did he sing to you, Christine, when will I be famous? Martin carried a pink bag. It was the 80s. But how are you doing? Well, anyway, and so when they broke through in 1985, they were Norwegian, right? And so they were at the first page of the newspaper in 1985. I have it. I have it. It's like the holy grail of newspaper articles, I would say. And I'm thinking if I get it signed, but I'm not sure if I want to get this signed. I don't know, actually. I don't feel like it's right to get it signed. But I haven't decided. It's not like I meet them every day. And they don't have concerts anymore either. So, but yeah, I'm really happy having this. But I didn't have it. I didn't have it all the time since 1985. It's one of my newer pieces in my collection. Yeah. I had it before, but then my ex threw it away. This collection is fantastic. Thank you so much. There are other things that I don't show too, so. And so, well, this is when Okay, I'll tell you story time again, okay? Have patience, because you know, I get to it eventually. It's a personal item. I'll tell a story. It goes way back to when I was 13 years old. Your ex did. Like, yeah, I had such a big collection running, and I left them at my ex house because I didn't take everything with me straight away. And he threw it. He threw it away. It was a huge collection, so I needed to build up the collection again. I had so many posters, but now the art cabinet behind me, it has I have almost all the posters from the 80s, the 90s, and so the posters, except one, I managed to build up. No, three posters. Yeah, that's what we're doing, running. Okay, so, but have patience, because I'm getting to it, okay? It's a personal story. So, okay, I sound like a crazy person now, but I was a teenager, so 13. So in the weekends, so I found out from a newspaper article, I saw the house number, his house number or something, and I knew the area where he lived. So somehow, my 13-year-old self found, it wasn't the internet that time, I found out where he lived. Scott says, do you wonder who could frame those posters for you? Well, it's a lot. They don't go on my wall, because it's a lot. And so yeah, and so I would go there sometimes just in hopes of meeting them. Total stalker. Hi, and total stalker. But that's fine. I was 13. So one day, and this is timing luck, Ron, like you said, or was it Chili Dog? I think it was Ron. Yeah, Ron. You said timing luck. This is timing luck. This is an insane timing luck. So I stand there. And that was amazing detective work, by the way, wasn't it? I found the street, I found the house. Stalker is right, yeah. So I was standing there. She admits to being a stalker. Well, what else can you call it? You know? Well, it's not so creepy when a 13-year-old does it. So, then the two women walk by and they say to each other, he's getting married then and then. So no one knew that he would get married. So I heard something that was definitely not in the newspaper. That's now the story comes. It's building up. We're soon getting there. And so I was just my 13-year-old self. I need to find out where he's getting married, and I need to be there. So I was talking to my aunt's friend. This friend, she was not a good person, by the way. And you will see that now, because I'll tell. It continues. And I needed a grown-up to help me, because I wanted a grown-up to call churches and everything. You can't call it like a child voice and ask, is it available in your church? I had a plan. Let's do this and this and this to find out. My aunt, she was like, no, I'm not doing it. And so I tried her friend. So I was alone with her friend, and I told her the story. My aunt, she wasn't there for some reason. Scott says, I think it's kind of more creepy if a 13-year-old does it. Stalker in training. Well, yeah, well, anyway. And so, this woman. So the new newspapers in Norway, they have something that's called the 1,000 tip. And you can call into the newspaper, you can tip them about the story. If your story comes in a newspaper, they pay you. So she's like, excuse me a little bit, she said. She went to the other room, she stayed a little bit. And she came back, and and she said, well, I called the newspaper, the 1,000 tip. And I was just, no, you didn't. That was nuts, because she just wanted the money for the story I told. And she just called the newspaper. Is that crazy? So, well, anyway, but this kind of helped me, you see. So, the next day, it was on the front page of the newspaper. Scott says, you have a child voice. Now I can remember. Yeah, I know. So yeah, it was front page in that newspaper. Obviously, it was my aunt's friend that called it in. Yeah, it is crazy. It's unbelievable, actually. And so, it also said the location and the time. So it kind of helped me, but it's terrible that she did. It's terrible that she did. Greed, yes, Ron, exactly. It's like a betrayal, because I was talking to her, how can I do this? How can I figure this? Can you help me? Emma says her name is... Oh, you're singing. Well, anyway, so I found out, and it was the, I think, 31st of December or something. No, that's New Year's. The day after New Year. Well, it was around the New Year, at least. And that day, it was like 20 minus. And okay, for those that's not from Europe, 0 is when water freezes. And it was minus, I think it was minus 27. I'm not sure. It was more than 20. And I told my mom, I want to go there. Can you come with? No, you cannot go there. Okay, so I went to this office in town, in Oslo, the capital of Norway. That's a cold wedding, yeah, I know. And I asked, how do I get there? I need to take a bus. How do I get there? So the office told me, okay, you take this bus, you change the bus, then you take another bus. It was far. It was far. And I was like, okay. And I had my school bus card that you can go for free. So I was just, yeah, I'm going. And I didn't know when. So I went early. And I'm a child. I don't think about bringing something, but I put on so much clothes because I was thinking, okay, I might be there all day. And you didn't have cell phones that time, so no one could call, come back. Nice to see you. It's story time. But I'll get to the point, everyone, because it's something in my collection. You wouldn't believe it. I'm getting there. And so I stand there in it's like a forest area. So hi again, Freddy. So I stand. So the church. No, not church. Where you have the party after. What's it called? Well, I found it because I took all these buses to get there, and I had so much clothes on. And like I said, when I was a teenager, I was shy. You wouldn't believe it. I'm not anymore. And so I knew where it was, but I would stand a little bit further down the road for 7 hours. The reception, thank you, Ron. Thank you. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. So 7 hours or something. I didn't have food. I didn't have anything to drink. I was standing there because I was thinking I might see them. I didn't have a phone, so I mean, I didn't have pictures. But I remember it though. I remember it. And then some people, that's a long time, I know, and it was so cold. And I was just standing there, and you don't have entertainment or anything since you didn't have phones. I was just standing there looking for them, every car that passed. Stalker in training. Yeah. So two women, I think, they walked past and they saw me and they understood. So they're like, okay, come with us. And I was just, no, I'm scared too. There's no, come with us, and you can stand closer to the reception. You're home. Good. Way too cold as well. I know. So okay, so I got to stand there. So I would, and it was plenty of journalists. It was full. And I think these people, they were journalists or they were doing something there, so they knew what was going on. And so they asked, have you eaten? Because they see a child standing there. And they're like, have you eaten? Have you been drinking? I was, no, I haven't. And so they went to the kitchen and they brought me a sandwich and something to drink. And it was such a huge sandwich. I remember I couldn't eat it, and my hands, they were just so frozen. So I remember I just ate some bites and I drank a little bit. And I was the only fan standing there. It was me and the journalists. So the journalists went from one newspaper, not the one that had it on the first page. She's like, yeah, I know, Ronnie. I was lucky. You see a child alone, it's evening, and by that it had gotten dark. It was evening. I've been standing there, And then after even some time passed, because I've been standing 7 hours far away from the reception. Well, now I moved closer, and it was a long time to wait, but at least I wasn't alone. This woman from the newspaper, she's like, we have flowers. Do you want to give the flowers to them? Because we planned on giving flowers. I was like, no, I'm scared to. So I didn't. Well, anyway, finally, they came and they walked into the reception, and I got to see them. They didn't stop, of course. They didn't stop. And then it was another newspaper there, and they did an interview with me. No, I think 2 newspapers did an interview with me. I had forgotten. Feed Gypsy and the Cats. Okay, Jessica. Yeah, well, anyway. And then one newspaper, they're like, how are you getting home? And I was like, I don't know. Ronin says, that's a long time for them not to talk to. Yeah, but they weren't there though, Ronin. They just came out of the car and went straight to the reception. Because they came from the church, right? So they didn't know how long I've been standing there. They didn't even see me. Scott says, you could have been in their wedding pictures. Giving the flowers to them. I know. Well, I didn't though. I regret it now, but I was so shy then. So yeah, so the newspaper, the journalist, and the photographer, it was one of the biggest newspapers in Norway. They're like, how are you getting home? I don't know. It's cold, it's dark. They're like, okay, we'll drive you home. And so do you remember those big cell phones they had before in the cars? Where they were journalists, so they had it. So they're just, yeah, you missed, yeah, that's fine, Ronin. I'm talking a lot. Should mommy, please? And so, yeah, so they're like, okay, call your mom. So I called from their phone. In the first time I talked on a cell phone, it was huge, the ones with a handle, they many kilos. And my mom was kind of hysterical. So, well, anyway, so they brought me home, and that was fine. You were a guest celebrity. So, it passed months and months and months until I was 14. Suddenly, the same newspaper that drove me home, they called my mom out of the blue. They're like, we tried. They didn't see where I lived. They just dropped me outside the door. And they're like, we tried for a long time to find who she was, because we want to do an interview with her. Freddy says, so I don't know what you're saying. so, so they said we had to go far back in our call logs from the cell phone. So they had gone way back to look at their call logs. And from that, they managed to call the phone number. And they talked to my mom. That time I didn't live at home. I had some time from home. But anyway, so they talked to my mom. And yeah, she said you can do an interview. So you can come to the apartment and do an interview with her. And so now finally, after all that, I've gotten to my point. And so I got the whole page in the newspaper. It says, "Aha, I love you." And it's a whole interview and me in my room. Look at all those posters. 14 years old. I even have in the ceiling. I had a huge collection. That's a really rare poster, and that's also a rare poster, but I can't get that now, so can't find it again. Thank you. And so, yeah, that's me as a 14-year-old. And so anyway, wearing my favorite sweater. Strangely enough, I think my cat's in the picture. Well, anyway, so you see the autographs? You see the autographs? In what year was that? 2016. Thank you, Chili Dog. Teenage Christine is adorable. Amazing one says you have proof behind your stories. Yeah, and yeah. So it's so I won this meeting with Aha. I won it. It's this thing on Facebook. You can leave a comment. You can like. I was thinking no one ever wins on these things. But I shared, and I was like, you win a meeting with Aha, you and 10 others, and you can bring a friend. Tony says, Freddie, you're talking together. Alright, thank you, Tony. And so I brought that one. I brought this. And I got autographs on it. From all those years. I was just, yeah, I'm bringing this one. So I got it signed. Thank you, Tony. And the signing, it was this. And here I am. Here I am standing in line. This is just a few years ago. I'm so excited. Look at that smile. I'm so excited there. But anyway, that's my friend. I brought my friend. And yeah, here they are. And here I am with them. Picture. You see it at all? So that's when I got it signed. It has a little. It's torn a little bit, so it has. But that's fine. It's old. I didn't break it now or anything. Thank you, Ronnie. So yeah, that was special. It was special. And another time I won something. Well, kind of won. It's a story. Scott says that was the perfect thing to bring signing. I'm sure they really appreciate how huge fan you are. I don't think they saw what it was, because they had so many things they're signing for all the fans. They had a table with lots of things they were signing. So I don't think they noticed. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Yeah, that's how it is running. And so I want to be inappropriate. Well, you're very nice, Ronnie. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. So another time, you know this person I told you about that I got, this is way back too, but I'm not going all the way back as a teenager. You know Nina that I told you about that worked in a record company? Well, anyway. Well, Ron is always polite and nice. Um, no one's inappropriate. At all. Whatsoever. Ron is actually listening to my stories. All of them. I'm just saying. Other people has fallen asleep. Ron is still here. Thank you, Ron, and I appreciate you. So she saw my craziness, right? With all this. And so I have her on Facebook. You're here, Ron is here. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you too. And Jessica, of course. I appreciate you all. Miss stories. Well, whatever, Tony. Whatever. I'm just saying. Well, Dave says, I'm still awake. Wow, I'm impressed, Dave, because you always fall asleep. We'll tell everything, and you are fine. Yeah, Ron is fine. You're wide awake. Chili Dog is here. Wow, I'm impressed. The time I take to tell a story, it's like you could tell bedtime stories, and I'm impressed, everyone. Thank you for listening to this craziness. We're just listening. So she wrote me, because I have her on Facebook. You know, the one that I got to work when I was 14 years old, 8th, 9th grade, when I have the 2 work weeks at school. You remember her from earlier? From the earlier stories? What? Yeah, that's a story too, but that's not what you think, Tony. Oh, thank you, Chili Dog, thank you. So she's like, okay, when are you going to a concert next time? Ron says, you're interested, so it makes listening easy. Oh, thank you, Ron. Thank you. I do, Ronin says. I appreciate you all. I really appreciate I really appreciate you all. Seriously. I always wanted to tell these stories, and I told some of them, but not in such details. Well, anyway, and so she writes me, Lion with the wardrobe. What? I don't have a story about that. Actually. Well, anyway. So she's like, okay, when's the next time? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to Germany. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you for hailing me. And she's, okay, the manager is a friend of mine. She's like, I'm going to contact him and ask if you can have a meet and greet when you're in Hamburg, so in Germany. Yeah, but that was before this. Actually, it was before I won on Facebook. Yeah, I told it in the wrong order. But okay, so just get a picture of that. Or a can, a man, and a microwave. I don't have a story about that. I have a story about everything. Well, anyway. And so she's like, yeah, I'm arranging that for you. German meet and greet. It's a sad one. Well, anyway. So she's like, okay, I'm arranging it. And she talked to the manager, and the manager says, yes, it's a radio concert in Germany. No, it's a radio contest in Germany before the concert. And it's about the meet and greet and behind stage, a tour behind stage. And she's like, yeah, he can get you in there. And you just have to pretend you won in the radio contest. So I was just, okay. And so I go. And I got to go on stage. And I got to go backstage. You see, I was on stage. Well, that's behind stage. And this is the wardrobe. Dressing area and the wardrobe. I just took picture of the door because we were not allowed to go in. And this is the signing. So they sign things. This is the, the ribbon thing. And this is the backstage thing. So you can see it says aha there and to the stage and everything. So, and then I'll show you this. I have it on my wall. This is me that day, 2016, and they had a photographer, so it was a photographer that took this picture. And that was the pretend win pretend win thing that she arranged for me. And there's so many cool events surrounding the band. I have, and many more that I not tell about. So anyway, so I printed that on a poster, because it came, you know, on the computer. They just sent it some weeks later, and I was just, I'm printing it on a poster, so I did. Did you see the autographs? So I brought this with me, together with the article, to that other signing I won. And I put it on the table. So therefore, I got that poster signed that I met them some weeks before. By luck, because someone arranged it. And then by luck, because I won on Facebook. So I got to bring them. That was a lucky year. I was so lucky. And that's also the year I got those autographs on the LP. So I think 2016 must have been my best year with them. One of them. One of the best years. Tony says, right there, I like this. Oh, you're talking together. How is Martin doing these days with, I don't know. I haven't. Thank you for the emojis, Freddy. I appreciate it. That I appreciate. So yeah, that was that actually. That was the same day. All of your collectible in one room. Yes. This. And I have things I don't have out also. And do you want another story? Red says, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. I have another story. It was kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. But it's like we've been building up to it with this stalker me from teenage years. So small stories until I settle just Star Wars stuff. Oh really? Tony, that's amazing. Yeah, thank you for liking these crazy stories. So, you'll think I'm nuts now. Okay, well, story time before this. So, it's, you know, MTV Unplugged? MTV Unplugged. Well, I wasn't even a teenager. It was some years ago. It was a few years ago. Well, anyway, MTV Unplugged. Oh, thank you, Red. Thank you. They wanted aha in their MTV Unplugged. And they were having it in Norway. And it was... yeah, okay, you remember it, Ron says. Great, Scott too. But this was a new, not so many years ago. But they still have MTV Unplugged. And so, it's a studio in Tony says Unplugged Nirvana was the best album I recorded. Oh, okay. But anyway, so it's this studio that they had played their new music, because they had done all their album, all the old songs, not all, well, the hits, their hit songs. They had changed them, and in other words, made their own cover versions of all their own songs, and made an album. And it was it was like an unplugged style. It was, the Take on Me sounded like a totally different song, and they would have violins and a real piano and not the electric guitar and all of that. They totally made it different, but the same songs. So if you want to go see, search for MTV Unplugged Aha, and you'll hear Take on Me. If you search for Take on Me, because you know Take on Me, they made it so differently. So they sold tickets to this. 200 people could fit. It was a small thing next to that tiny music studio. Hi Ray, how are you doing? So, and here they had recorded it. So they had recorded the whole album there in that studio. And it was so in the middle of nowhere that they had beds in there. Are talking together. And it was a really nice place, but I had to take an airplane to get there and everything. It was that trip. It was a project because I went. It was 2 days. What game? We're not playing games. It's story time. I'm showing my collection. I showed so much. MTV Unplugged, please MTV. They still have. No, I showed so much today on my collection. If you want to see my collection, go back. Are you talking to me? The one I played with the singer from Echo and the bandman was very cool. Yes, yes. Story time. Well, if you knew, Ray, if you knew. So I got ticket for both days, and you could go to the studio and just look around. It wasn't with a guide or anything. If you got tickets for both of the days, you could go the first day. You could go and see in the studio where they recorded everything and such. And the tickets, they were equivalent to about $600. I got one so quickly. And I went. So I got to see the studio. And yes. It was a lot. And the airplane cost, of course. And then to see MTV Unplugged. Okay, thank you, Tony. I'm a little worried about artists doing MTV Unplugged now. So much audio distortion. Yeah, but it was really good, Jessica. Oh no. I must have like a radar thing that know when next is played. I don't know what that is. Well, anyway. And so I get to go see. And so, yeah, do so, Ray. Friendship it continues. Scott says, played on a live in Moon with the singer from just in case anyone's confused by my post. I looked them up. Good, Ronin. Maybe you'll like it. Tell me next time, Ronin. So, well, anyway, I've showed you this once before. So, this one, it was just laying around. Wait, no, that's not, no, this one, I got more. I always write in the back what it is. 22nd June 2017. I got this one of the sound person after the concert. I nagged. I was just, please, can I have this? Well, anyway. So this, it was just laying around. So, well, and it was just, I've never stolen anything my whole life. I'm just saying this, just for the record, so you will not think bad of me. Tarpic collection, thank you, Ray. session. Yes. I had a guitar pick for my... Thanks, Tony. I don't know who that is, but I'm happy for you. Huh? Seeing we were being ignored. Guitar pick from Dane. So you collect them too. Well, it's not easy to get. Well, this... yeah. And this... Yes, like I said, I got from the sound person after. And this... yeah. No. Yeah, this was the one, like I said. I borrowed, like, forever. On forever time. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is the one I got from the sound man. I'm mixing them. And this I got in Germany. Yeah. Water bottle thief. Got pick from the lead guitarist from... You got, wow. Borrowed for... But I've never done anything bad, everyone. Just seriously, I was bad. And I was together with a friend, and she's like super religious. She's like over religious. And I just had to have it. Sorry, but I just had to. Like the terminology. So, well, anyway. And so after the concert, okay, this is the crazy part. So they were chill dogs just laughing. So he was Paul, the one singing, now my favorite. He was drinking things during the concert. It's our now world of forever time. Yes. Explain never seen. Yeah, I didn't though. I didn't. Does this count, chat? Does it count? You saw crown reasons. What's that, Tony? What's that? So yeah, so he was drinking something. And he was drinking coffee. Was this bad of me? It says coffee. He was drinking it. But yeah, I did. Did I take this? No. I did not take this. Oh. It's true. I got it from the sound person, the same that gave me the pick. Never borrowed. And I wrote here that it smells alcohol. So yeah, probably it wasn't coffee. It just said coffee on it. I don't think it smells alcohol still. And also, not even on forever time. Okay. And this one. Salam. Yeah. Just one because... Yeah. Yeah, so that was kind of crazy, but he gave it to me. Am I not taking it? Scott says, so she borrowed the coffee mine. No, I did. No, the sound man gave it to me. Man says, you're a great collector. You have a large collection. Thank you. I have other things too. I got some... This is to put in my archive. I just didn't get to it. Whew. I won't show you everything. I'll just show you that it's a lot from the 80s and 90s. All from the 80s and 90s. The mugs behind you. Oh, I collected those from holidays. I like to take cups. Not take, that sounded bad. Buy. With money. Just souvenirs from everywhere I travel. And yeah, so I do have that. So this is it. They have to be sorted by year. And put in my archive cabinet. But these are some are rare articles and some are not. And like I said, the whole archive cabinet has mugger. Okay, what? What? What is that running? Scott says they caught her trying to borrow borrow. Come on, everyone. I didn't take anything more, just that. I just took that. I'm just trying to see what other things I have that you haven't seen. But I have lots of books. I have lots and lots of books from them. Oh my gosh, I have a story for you. Well, first, it's going to be built up a little bit. I'm just trying to find it. So, this is a book, obviously. I know, Scott. And so their photographer that followed them for about 10 years. And says it's funny when they're guilty try to maintain their innocence. Well, it's really out of character, but it's not like it. I don't think they will ever miss it. Okay, I don't think so. They will not remember they put it there, Ivan. They probably misplaced it to encourage me to take it. I don't think that I'm being punished in hell or something for it. It's a pick. But anyway, and that's my only meeting with the crime, I would say. Scott says, so why is the cover? Maybe did I spill something on that too? No, it's not in good condition, and I don't know why, because I bought it new. So it's me, it's all me. Out of character, but it happened more than once. No, it's once, Tony. It happened once. I've never done something like that before or after. It's just borderline. Just borderline. Ron says it's going to be in the newspaper. Be quiet, Ron. Be quiet. Oh wow, you're all against me now. Not so out of character. Jessica, you're my moderator. You're supposed to be on my side. She goes against me now. But anyway, so this is a kind of a creepy story, actually. Borderline. But anyway, so like I said, that's their photographer. And that followed them. Their photographer followed them for 10 years. Been one item. Well, it is one item, Tony. It is. It is. Forget I told this story. Let's just forget that story. Take whatever else up, but not that. Serial stalker theme? Come on. For some questionable behavior, sis. Wow. Francis, you better start wearing gloves when you go to events. Even Ron. Something counts as one item. Be quiet, Tony. But anyway, I'm telling a story. Be quiet. I'm just joking with you all. So, the photographer. So I went and I got it signed from him. Cause he was signing them. So I was just small so she can be acquitted or confession. Then how are you doing? So well, anyway, so I got this thing signed, and he's kind of creepy. I'm trying to protect you. Thank you, Ron. Was he though? He went against me first. No, why am I thinking him? Well, anyway, and so this person is called Stian. And so we just talked a little bit. And it was the first time he had a signing. And I was first in line. And it was really nice. And he was like, oh my god, I can't believe how professional this is. Because it was his first meeting with, So he just told me and my friend. I had my friend with me. And so next time I met him, it was an exhibition, art exhibition. That Magne, the one that plays keyboard, the one that painted and designed the bottle. He had an art exhibition. I was not there the first day, so I didn't get to see him. But Stian was there because he was in charge of it. No, not the art exhibition. The pictures from everything. So it was his exhibition. Take the thanks, Ron. Yeah, I appreciate Ron. I appreciate you all, but just skip that story. We'll skip it. Never mind. So, where was I? Yeah, so it was his pictures, some of them, from this tour. And so he was there and I started talking to him again. And for some reason he added me on Facebook. The photographer. That was nice. And so I met him. I was waiting outside. They won an award. It was an award show. No, they were nominated for the award show, but they didn't come because they were touring or something like that. But their photographer went because he was also nominated. And he saw me in the crowd and he just came over and hugged me. And he said, oh, nice to see you. You look beautiful today. I was just, that's nice. He recognizes me. And he has me on Facebook. He added me on Facebook. So I think I wrote to him. I had a question about something. So I was just, okay, I'll write him. And he answered. And trying to use the blinking light from Men in Black on us. To get that part. Yeah, hi AJ. How are you doing? Nice to see you again. Mukesh, hi. So well, anyway. And so, some weeks later, he writes me. Thank you, Mukesh. He writes me. That's the last time I'm writing with him, I'm just saying. And he writes, I remember only that part. Thanks so much, Tony. And he writes, do you want to have a super secret date with me in a hotel room? Yeah. And he's like, but I have a wife. Just so you know. I was so shocked. Sounds sus? Yeah, that's for sure, AJ. Oh, that's sus. Oh no, don't tell AJ. Yeah, it was terrible. And I didn't answer for 5 hours or something. I didn't know what to do. I was just, this is really inappropriate. Yeah, exactly, chili dog. Yeah, Tony, exactly. Uh, that photographer thought you were just a regular group. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because, people probably do that to just meet them. I am not falling for that. And so he wrote me, and it's like, he wrote, because I didn't answer for 5 hours. So he wrote me, and it's like, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. And he could see that I read the messages, right? Uh, Still in the pinned comments. Ron says, forward a message to his wife. You know what, Ron? I deleted them. I took a screenshot and I deleted them because I got so scared. And I sent the screenshot to my friend. And later I regretted deleting them. Well, anyway. And so, after he wrote, I hope I didn't offend you, I waited another 3 hours. And then I answered him. And I was just, I can't be rude to him because I see him with them. I can't be rude. And I just wrote, no, thank you, but we can go for coffee. That's the last time we wrote. I just had to be nice about it. I couldn't just tell him that he was bad or anything. And probably he thought I was flirting because I talk a lot with everyone. I'm a really friendly person in life. So I will just start a conversation with random people standing there and I can talk. And so he probably misunderstood. And he probably thought I was flirting. Because I heard before that I have a flirty behavior out in life. But I don't mean to. I'm just friendly. I really am. I wouldn't do that. So I was really misunderstood. Yeah. I think so, Ron. Didn't deserve an answer from me. I know, but I had to be polite. I had to. But then I regretted deleting the messages. And so I told my friend, can you find the screenshots? And she sent them to me and I just printed them out and I took them away from my phone. So I actually have the messages printed out as evidence. But I didn't send them to his wife. That would be mean, kind of. Or would it be nice? Scott says you are not responsible for your friendliness being constructed as flirting, and if he is married, he shouldn't have gone for such a thing anyway. I know. Didn't answer. Are you from heaven? Or I'm showing my collection to them, Cash. Say no, thank you, and that's that. Yeah, but I knew that he wouldn't accept the coffee. Of course not. HSS would be the right thing to do if he does have a wife. Yeah, probably. But then someone told me that he had done so before because they knew someone that knew someone. And he used to bring her to see them to hotels and such. And that time it had ended with her, his affair. And so he probably just wanted to replace her. But I wouldn't fall for something like that. I have self-respect. I would never. I would never. So that's it. And then I'll show you. I also have a whole cabinet full of these ones. So yeah. They're from UK. Talk is respectful. Thank you, Cash. One says, wait. I think that's that. Would be the right thing to have a wife. Tony says he would have sent a message to his wife. She has the right to know. Yeah, probably, Tony. I was just panicking because no one's ever asked me something like that before. One says, when they're rude, you don't need to answer them. They will never think of you the same because you turned him down. Yeah. Jessica says, ask Scott those questions because he knows all. Because says, I respect the way you talk. It's respectful. Scott says, I try not to judge. Some married couples do have an open relationship. Maybe they were having issues, but still doesn't sound very appropriate. No. It didn't, Scott. Well, anyway, that was interesting for sure. That was an interesting experience. So yeah, these ones I have a whole cabinet. I have more too, but I'm not going to show you more now, because I showed you a lot. I have t-shirts from their tours and you know, such things, normal things. But these ones, they're rare. And I have rare calendars and such too, so I have more. But yeah, that's the stories. What do you think? Was it a lot? It was a lot of stories, everyone. That was 3 hours of stories. No, 2.5, because I talked about other things first. I feel my voice tired, actually, because I talked so much. Talked more than usual, imagine that. Tony says, when I was dating, I noticed my sister's husband was on the dating site too. What? Told her immediately, and it turned out she just never delete his profile. You never know. Oh, good thing then, Tony. You did good. She looks at it. It was awesome. I'm happy you appreciated it. Ron says you covered quite a bit. Great collection. Thank you, Ron. PM says it was beautiful. Thank you so much. Scott says, okay, you're talking together, making a good video. Okay, good for you, Mukesh. So yeah, I'm so excited I got to show you. Good, Dave. And Dave, he falls asleep sometimes because it's late for him. It's late for him. He's not in the USA. He's in Ireland. BM says, I listened to the whole thing on headphones. Oh, you did, BM. Oh my goodness. That's nuts. Because you didn't see the collection then. But you know, I have so many pictures and such too, but I can't show them all because it's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I met them so many times and so that's what I have pictures of. Yeah, Scott tried. You all tried with Mukesh, I think. But you know, it is what it is. Some people know to focus on looks, other people focus on other things. Had to work, PM said. Well, I appreciate you being here. Everyone that was here from the beginning looking at my collection and everything. I really appreciate you. And I had so much fun showing you my collection. Ron says, and you have a nice home with your collection. Thank you, Ron. My goal was it was like making a museum. I just want it to be like a museum. So I don't have the decor that other people have. Really, I don't. I just have meaningful things from that's memories from my travel. So it's souvenirs and such. Hi, sir. How are you doing? I'm just trying to be accepting. Well, that's good. Well, thank you for that, Scott. I think since you chose to ignore chat. Because Dave says, good night, Jessica, Tony, Scott. Everybody else had a great night. You all soon. Yeah, it was nice that you stayed awake for that, Dave. I appreciate you. Good night to you. Good night to you. Hope you're not too tired tomorrow for work. Ron says, you have what you like around you. Yeah, exactly. Before I used to put decor and such, but I was like, no, it doesn't make me happy. Scott says the collection is impressive, Christine, and the stories that bring it all together are very fun. Thank you for sharing with all of us. You're welcome. Mom says, good night, Jessica and everyone. Everyone's going to bed now. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was fun. I really enjoyed showing that. I have some stories from Hollywood and such too. I'll tell them another day. We have. I'm back. I might be back tomorrow. I might. Either for a walk or for a music or movie quiz. One or the other. Mukesh was timed out for 24 hours. Hi, Quintian. How are you doing? So that's that, everyone. Jessica, thank you so much for moderating. Jessica says all he's doing is trying to get stuff for nothing. Yeah, and it's just focus on looks all the time. It's tiring. It's like talking and someone just ignoring and then just, I don't know. Scott says, sweet upcoming random story stream. Going to see me again. Well, always nice to see you all, my regulars. And I'm going to try, so good night for those that's leaving now. And I'll do a members only thing. Try something. Not for a long time. I just need to try something. Mova, hi, how are you doing? Thanks so much. Have a great night. Because I need to check if we can do the Vanilla Ice stream next weekend. And I need to try with Scott that he can connect and everything, and we need to check if that works. And so I think I'll do that just for the members, so we can have a weird stream. Just it's like a rehearsal, and you get to join on it. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you, Jessica, and I appreciate you all. See you tomorrow. If it's, we'll see. I think I'll see you tomorrow. I panicked. I thought it was music. Bye, everyone. Oh, and check the band, Bridges. Bridges is the band before Aha. You might like it. Bye, everyone.